hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. My goal is to give you a message that the universe has for you at this very moment. The first thing that I'm going to do is shuffle out one card from the Prismavisions Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. Whenever I upload universe readings over here, I upload answers to readings over there. I just saw the number 33. But if you're interested in my TikTok, the link is in the description. So the card that I have, I feel called to take two actually, which is interesting. We got, wow, the 8 of Swords. I just saw 55, and actually the Devil. So these two cards together really do bring about a very obvious message. I just saw 111. And the obvious message is that there is some sort of attachment here that is causing you unnecessary anxiety. I'm feeling that this could be your attachment to life, to living. There is this need here to understand that you are also energy, and Isaac Newton might be significant. But with the Devil here, in the 8 of Swords, we got Capricorn and Gemini, and I believe we also have the planet of Jupiter. So I definitely feel an expansive energy here for sure, but external expansion starts with internal expansion. I definitely feel you may be being called to heal and release something. There's a very strong attachment present right now. I felt that, I'm not gonna say because I'm not sure. I do feel this, I have so many messages coming through right now, but I just saw the number 22, which definitely confirms to me that your mental health, the way that you process things mentally, is so important right now, because this feeling of powerlessness is definitely in your head. But now I'm going to move on to the Magical Dogs Tarot to look deeper into this. I think it's so interesting that there's two cards, and I think it's so interesting what the two cards are. But the first card we have is the King of Cups. The message could not be any clearer. So yeah, the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally balanced, who has control over their thoughts, how they view themselves, and ultimately how they view the world around them. This is definitely someone standing in their power through sometimes understanding that they do not have power. I definitely feel a need to accept things that you can't control, but much deeper things, like things about life and death. I do feel like you need to give yourself a fair chance here to change your perspective on yourself and what this life means to you. Oh my god, the next card we have is the 8 of Swords. Bro, that card is literally right there. So I do very strongly feel called to say that you need to focus on your anxieties and letting go of your fears, knowing that you deserve more. I always think that the imagery in the 8 of Swords is very interesting, because the dog is so scared that he doesn't see the obvious way out. So there may be an obvious way out of your situation, but your fears are making it more discreet and difficult. I just saw 432, so you're being reminded to trust that everything happens for a reason, exactly in the way that it's meant to. You're being called to find deeper meaning in the things that you can't control, to trust, really trust that things are the way they're meant to be. There's definitely a lot of fear in this reading so far, which is okay, because fears can be overcome, or you can find the courage to persevere through the fear. I notice sometimes when I talk it rhymes, and I don't know how I feel about it, but poems or writing in some way, definitely a form of self-expression, is very important right now, a way to release these heavy, frustrated, and stubborn energies within you. Now we have the Three of Pentacles. I definitely feel a message here about self-doubt, and you need to be focused on your self-confidence and trusting yourself, believing in yourself, listening to your own inner voice and trusting your own intuition. You have instincts. Even though you're human and like you're still an animal, but we're like more different than other animals, you're still an animal. I noticed that like technology might have this effect on people where we really are detached from reality, and that makes a lot of sense with a lot of anxiety coming up. But again, I really feel this strong message from the universe that it's possible to overcome these fears if you are willing to put in the effort to understand and release them. Healing is a process. I've been on my own healing journey for like 3 years. Okay, spirituality is definitely a commitment, but hey, that's arguably what you need to be learning how to get better at. But you need to first focus on the commitment to yourself and your worth and what you deserve. You are much more important than you have been led to believe. And we have the Queen of Swords. I also feel called to take this one to be linked with this Queen of Swords. Wow, which is the Seven of Cups. These messages are shockingly clear today. But the Queen of Swords here. This is definitely a very strong message about stepping into your power, your courage. We all have the capacity for both courage and grace, no matter your gender. And honestly, we should all be embodying both. I just felt something here about finding the courage to be graceful as well. You definitely need to focus on clearing your mind right now, not suppressing your thoughts, just finding ways to quiet your mind so your inner voice comes through very strongly. I just felt something really strongly here about your inner child and their inner voice, or whatever I just said. The Seven of Cups here really, really does confirm something here about being detached from reality and realistic expectations. The Seven of Cups is all about choices and discernment, and your anxiety right now is causing you to make choices that you don't believe in, which is really interesting. I really do feel that there needs to be a strong focus on self right now, particularly your mental health. Holistic health might be significant, but your mental health is the most important because it's like the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. But now I'm going to move on to the Secrets of Tarot to get a last few messages, and then we will wrap up this reading. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, rest and contemplation and meditation are very, very, very important right now. Focusing on your foundation is important right now, but also the foundation of the foundation. You are the foundation of your foundation. Without you, there's nothing. You are the power to create. There's a very interesting message here about understanding your purpose as a human. I believe that we are here to create. We are an expression of the divine. That's the best way that I can explain it. But the Four of Wands is also an 1111 card. I just feel so much anxiety here. The universe with the 11 wants to remind you that all of your wishes and your dreams and your desires are possible. It's just your fears are what's holding you back the most. Right now you need to be focused on slowing down, looking within, addressing uncomfortable feelings and trying to understand them. Remember that understanding your feelings is a lot easier whenever you focus on what you're thinking about. What perspective do you have that is causing you to feel anxious, to feel powerless, helpless, trapped? Those kinds of things. You really, really need to recognize your power right now. I just felt something here about the magician. We're all magicians. We all can create magic. You know, there's just this really strong message coming through of change starts with you. You're being reminded that you have a much bigger impact than you will ever know. Everything is energy, and energy energy influences other energy, for lack of a better way to say it. But your home life and your career, your stability and your security, and your self-confidence and your independence are very, very, very important right now. There's this really strong message coming through to start telling yourself I can instead of I can't, particularly when it comes to releasing your fears. You just have to have enough curiosity and patience to find the answers that you need. With the Page of Cups, yeah, inner child energy for sure. Just saw 12-12. Boundaries and communication are significant. There may be depression here that comes from anxiety, a lack of faith and trust in yourself. You definitely need to believe in yourself more, your power, your strength, for sure. You need to believe in your power to, I just felt something, your power to wait, your power to be patient. Patience is very, very important right now. There is a much, much bigger picture at play, and every piece of the puzzle matters. Every part in the play matters, basically what I'm trying to say is every person matters for the betterment of all. So we need definitely to find more patience. The work that you're doing is important. You're definitely being reminded of that. I just saw 1313. Good luck is on your side if you choose it to be. It's really just about your authenticity and how committed you are to honesty, especially with honesty and truth. Yeah, especially with the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands here, again, is a message about standing up in your power. The Emperor may be significant, but before we can embody our Emperor masculine energy, we first have to embody our feminine energy. I just had the weirdest blank right now. But the 7 is a reminder. There's 2 sevens here. 77 might be significant. You're being reminded that you are in the preparation phase of receiving, or you can initiate a preparation phase of receiving more from the universe by focusing on healing, focusing on looking within, really understanding your limiting beliefs and how to change your perspective so you don't limit yourself from what you deserve anymore. But wow, this reading was really powerful. But that is the end of your reading. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That's the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, I just saw 444. You can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. I really strongly feel called to say that your money Your resources are really important right now. 4, 5, 6. Trust that everything happens for a reason in the way that it's meant to. Anyway, leave any comments if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.